we need to toughen up. You know what I mean? We need to put more pressure on this quarterback.
When Casey said that, did your brain kind of click? Be like, oh, that's right. There's a defensive play that was going to happen. So this is going to come down to maybe you, maybe somebody else.
Yeah, I think it really could have been anybody, but just playing our assignment. Just everybody doing their job. Everybody doing their 111.
How much did Washington State last year give you guys the confidence not to let up? You guys can make this comeback again, because similarities are striking of how this game played out to that one.
Right. Yeah. I think that goes down to keeping our poise. Keeping our poise and not letting off the gas. We're never out of the fight. That's something that Coach Lukoy always preaches in practice, and he always tells us that every day, that we're never out of the fight, even though they can set the ball. Like, we can be backed up and they can set the ball on, our R1 and, little things like that. We got to stop them. So we're never out of the fight, and I think it just goes down to that.
How does this impact? You guys won a lot of games here. You've now played several seasons. Obviously, you have a belief in winning games. It doesn't necessarily change it, but how does this maybe change the team's mindset if it does at all going forward?
Yeah, I think it just little things like, what can we get better at that we didn't do it good enough in that game to make it that much of a close game. So I think a lot of the guys in the locker, or like some of the guys like me, are ready to hop on the plane and look at the film so we can see what we're going to get better at. You know what I mean? And so yeah, just going into following weeks that we can hang with tough teams and go in hostile environments and win.
Jeff, when coverage at linebacker has been a challenge the past couple of seasons as a group, when you can effectively end a game personally, what does that feel like? What does that moment feel like? Because it's more than just you doing something. It's you doing something in the context of a group that's been challenged for a couple of seasons at pass coverage.
Right, yeah. I think it goes down to the belief that, Tosh called that certain call on that down. And then also, I wouldn't have got the interception without Brandon Dorrance putting pressure on the quarterback. So I think, it goes down to everybody doing their job. BD being such the havoc record that he is, me just mirroring Tyler Shuck in that moment, because I knew that he liked to roll out a lot. So yeah, I think it goes down to my teammates just doing their job, because I wouldn't have got that interception without BD.
Does this feel at all like Washington State last year? Mace, you guys being down 2 scores, and does it feel like that as a player?
Yeah, for sure. It wasn't pretty, but we got it done.
Yeah. What stock do you put in those time tackles? It wasn't just you, obviously, earlier in the game, Kyrie in the short field, right after they get the short field. The sack fumble in the first half where they're inside the red zone. What is a player? Do those momentum shifting takeaways do for a defense?
I think it just forces the defense it gives us more juice. You know what I mean? Like, Jamal getting that sack fumble on when they were about to score. I think it just gives the defense more juice. Ready for the next drive. You know what I mean? Because our offense, as explosive as they are, is going to go out there and get the job done. And then again, we can rely on that juice that we did last drive, and we can do it again. Be ready for the drive.
Is there a value you can put on just Dorless' impact? I know it's a team sport. You guys can't do it without everybody, but just he feels like he's wrecking things right now and playing really at a high level. Yeah,
I think literally I do truthfully believe that BD is the best in the nation, and I'm so lucky to be on the defense side with that guy. I'd hate to go against him, but I really truthfully believe that Coach Tuioti and all the guys in the D-line room and all that leadership has, ever since fall camp and ever since spring ball, it's really been dialing in, and it's showing up.
Dan said that when you got the pick, his first thought was he wanted to go down. Camden said that he may have wanted to go down so he could have the game-winning field goal and not you. Yeah. What's your thought on that? Do you plan on giving him any crap about that?
On Camden? Yeah. Camden, my guy. I'm sorry, but I had a lot of green grass and I had to do it, so I couldn't give it to him.
Dan said he's going to go in tomorrow and he's going to tell you guys, these are the things that I'm going to address as a coach that I do.
Last question.
These are the corrections. He's going to challenge each of you. What are the things you want? What are the 3 things you're going to do? So when you go in tomorrow, before you even look at the film, and I'm going to have to address this after this game. What is one of those things?
One of the things. Ooh, good question. Dang, I really don't. Off the top of my head, I really don't got nothing for you. I have to look.